This is my first race of the year. I ran it 2 years ago and won that year, and so I was excited to come back. It was a really fun, it's always a really fun vibe out here, and great crowd, great course. So I wanted to open up my season here. I've been running since 8th grade, so it's been about 16 years that I've been running competitively. I took a few years of a break in between college and professional life, but for the most part, I've been pretty consistent with my training and racing. I just love to do it. I've always been a competitive person, and I love to run in general, so anytime I can get out there and compete, I take advantage of the opportunity. So this was a great opportunity to get out there, start my season, kind of rip the Band-Aid off. Definitely felt a little bit rusty, but I was happy overall with how I did, because I'm starting off ahead of where I was last year. I think especially if you're gonna run competitively post-collegiately, you have to have a really strong intrinsic drive, a really strong motivation. I think what helps with that is having concrete goals. Like for me, my big goal for the end of the year is to qualify for the USA Championships on the track. So I think having those big goals, something you really want to accomplish, is what really helps you get out of bed every day. And even last year I had a big goal of qualifying for the trials, and I just missed it by 2 seconds. So even that little disappointment was also just more fuel to the fire and more motivation to get back out there and keep working hard, keep improving.
I had always enjoyed kind of pushing myself athletically, really fell in love with the sport, decided kind of my junior, senior year that it was something I was interested in doing collegiately. And then I went up to boating college in Brunswick, Maine, ran there for 3 years, would have been 4, but obviously COVID threw a wrench in that. Competed at the NCAA Division III level, and then graduated in May. And I'm now back in the area for work and running competitively for Georgetown Running Club, which is an elite post-collegiate training and racing club in the area. I found a great community in running. My coaches were really supportive. I still am in very close contact with my high school coaches. And then I really just like the kind of notion of progress, that if you work really hard for a long time, you're gonna make strides and you're gonna see these tangible improvements in your performances. And it's such a great feeling when you hit a PR, or when you have a big race, or when you can perform for a team. So finding the fun in racing again and remembering why you're doing the sport, I think, is really important when you're kind of facing the mental setbacks of what can at times be a really brutal kind of mental sport. My high school coach used to tell me this is 80% mental and 20% physical. And I truly believe that you can be in slightly worse shape than someone, but if you are kind of in a better headspace stepping to the starting line, you can beat people that have trained harder than you, or have worked out faster than you, just because when it starts to hurt, who wants it more? And sometimes I haven't really wanted it, but racing post-collegiately this is actually kind of my first post-collegiate serious race, first race of the fall, and I'm happy with the result.